Oh my gosh.
Fran, if she doesn't have this with her 150
I think
pieces.
she says she does.
I bet she does. And we have all three sizes. So we have the small, under 6 3/4 and under, the average around 7 1/4, and the large, which is around 8 inch.
Yeah, and it's a hinge style. So what's so great about that is the silver goes all the way around the wrist, which I love. I'm just gonna see how close that is? It's almost kissing. But that's so beautiful because it keeps the bracelet at the top of the wrist because it's this fabulous, perfect oval. So once you get it on, click it shut, it's not gonna roll around. So it's comfortable, it's airy, but it's going to stay in place with the watch face right at the top. You know, some big, bold watches end up flipping around and they end up at the bottom of your wrist.
Right.
It's not going to be the case with this.
And why? You know,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
So when I said this is really hard, this is probably something that we really weren't sure that you could even pull off.
That's right. That's right. So we don't do a lot of watches because, as you know, we design and craft all of our jewelry and our watches in the United States, with the exception of the movement, because we're not watchmakers. But this is all solid, beautiful cast sterling silver, and it's constructed and created much like the other hinge bracelets, the cuff bracelets that you've been loving. And I happen to like layering it, as a matter of fact, with my white mother of pearl cuff that so many of you own too, because this does have white mother of pearl on the face, beautiful, easy numbers to read at 12, 3, 6, and 9.
Well, might it look a little bit like this, Miss Carolyn Pollack?
It might, yes.
See,
Fabulous.
Here's what I love about your jewelry is, you know, you really can pile it on, or you can wear one piece at a time, but you don't ever feel overdone. Like if this is your statement, can you imagine, like if I were at a restaurant and I looked over and the woman next to me looked like this, I'd be like staring at her the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And she'd probably call security because she'd be worried. I mean, that is cool. And it was so cute. You know, I've been here for 500 years, and one of our wonderful, you know, production team guys behind the scene came up to me and she's like, you know, you need to turn your watch around so we can read it. And I'm like, no, I want to look at it. I want to wear it.
Yeah.
Like, I know. It's just fabulous. And it feels like $1,000,000.
And don't you love the dimension on it too, as we're looking at it? Because sometimes with the, you know, I've seen other cuff style watches where the watch itself kind of sits up above it. This is nested into the sterling silver, and we worked on that specifically so that it would have this beautiful profile.
Yeah.
So the watch head or face itself is nested and integrated into the beautiful sterling design work. As a matter of fact, we even have little prongs coming up onto the crystal from the sterling silver setting.
You know, there are designer watches that are made out of a base metal that are more than the price that you see on the screen, and who knows where they're made. So I just want to throw that out there because this is designed by Carolyn, designed and crafted in the USA, made of precious solid sterling silver. This is such an amazing price, but we have a little update for you. 150 of you can pick it up in the small, fitting the 6 3/4 inch wrist. In the average, 250. In the large, 200.
Wow.
And that is it. And so remember, when we brought it out in May, it sold out of everything, and that's when we debuted it. Carolyn was able to bring it back, and I just think that this is calling your name, this 2-hour show. Like, get a piece or two, get out last year's clothes as we're starting to look at our fall wardrobe, and change it up with your jewelry. Angie's on the line. Hi, Angie. Meet Carolyn. Welcome to QVC.
Hey, how are y'all doing today?
Having a great time, Angie. How about you?
Oh, just wonderful. I just love your jewelry.
Oh, thank you.
And I have been wanting a silver watch just so I could wear it with all your other jewelry, and so this was perfect.
Just perfect. It couldn't be more perfect. That's wonderful, Angie.
No. Yeah, I love your jewelry. I've got several pieces of it, but I just love it.
Oh,
I wish
wonderful.
I could get it all.
Well, maybe you will over time, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Maybe I'll catch up with Fran.
Fran has set the bar high, Angie. I mean, I love that lady. I'm not close to that.
I'm telling you.
Oh, well, I hope you love this, Angie. I can't wait to hear how you wear it, how you layer it. I mean, it's big and bold. You don't need to layer it, don't get me wrong. But if you have other pieces, you're going to have fun with this.
Oh, yeah, I've got other pieces that it's going to go perfect with.
Fantastic.
Well, like we said, all easy pay today, which is so much fun on Carolyn Pollack's jewelry. And Angie, when this came on the air and sold out, didn't have easy pay. So this was a really good day to be shopping with us.
It is. I think that's why everybody has a smile in their voice, right?
I know.
Right? Have you noticed
it's a great day to shop.
Yeah, I've already ordered. I ordered the long necklace and the bracelet set that you had earlier too.
Great.
So all of it's going to go together.
Oh my gosh, that with this, right, Carolyn, will be beautiful.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be gorgeous. Do you have yours over there?
I have. Here you go, Angie. I'm just going to pop it in the screen.
See those beautiful, the silver and these beautiful links? This is great with the watch.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Well, you're on your
Looks
way
beautiful.
to Fran, so keep
Yeah.
it going. Thanks, Angie.
I will.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You know, this is what brings us joy.
Yeah.
Like, jewelry brings us joy. And then to be proud of it. Like, you know, I gave my niece, she graduated from Cabrini with a master's degree. She's a teacher. And my thing was, you're a star. So I got her one of your
Star
earrings that you had when you did the whole Country
Yeah.
Music Awards, which was so amazing. And my sister's best friend, Florence, who's amazing, her husband served in the military. They are very devoted to buying things that are crafted here in the U.S.
That's good.
And she couldn't believe it because how much sterling silver, you know, and in this case, a watch, can you say? By the way, I think we're going to get to the ring that Jenna's wearing because Carolyn's been wearing it
the
too.
opal. Talk about high gem grade.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Gorgeous. And there's that cuff. I own it in the blue. A lot of people own that cuff.
In several colors, yeah.
That's also an option, but because this is all part of the signature, everything plays well on your wrist.
Absolutely. My mom loves this watch. I just think it's a very special gift idea, and especially with the Easy Pay. Now's a great day to pick this up because it's, you know, you really don't, back to your point, you don't find sterling silver watches, you know, when you shop the stores, right? They're typically base metal or plated, right? And it's a beautiful piece of jewelry. First and foremost, to me, a watch has to be a beautiful piece of jewelry. I can tell the time on my phone.
Right,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
So this is first, you know, a gorgeous bracelet.
And then only Carolyn will have anything like this. That's what signature silver is all about. It's beautiful. You're right. You could put a gem where the face of the watch is and have a fabulous best-selling bracelet, right? So only watching the show, not a ton to go around in every single size. J322195. So this is a big hot pick on the day. This is an absolute Herculean feat to be able to get all these gems for the number of crosses we wanted to order in Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, where the mine is closed, back in for today's Carolyn Pollack show. Like I said, this is kind of back to school for grown-ups.
Yeah,
We
I
bought
love
all
that.
the school supplies. Now let's get some jewelry. So here's my pick of the show. And there is just something about this bracelet. I think if I went to London and I found this bracelet, I would bring it home after spending maybe 5 times as much as you see on